Mastering effective training methods. Our organization consistently fails to deliver effective training programs due to systemic roadblocks. Which specific obstacles or hurdles does our organization typically encounter when it attempts to design, implement, and sustain effective training and development programs, and what are the root causes of these challenges that hinder our progress towards operational excellence? One of the primary obstacles that organizations face when attempting to design, implement, and sustain effective training and development programs is the lack of a clear training strategy aligned with business objectives. This challenge arises from the absence of a well-defined training policy, inadequate needs assessment, or insufficient resources allocated to training initiatives. As a result, training programs may not address the specific skills or knowledge gaps that are critical to achieving operational excellence. Another hurdle is the inadequate design and delivery of training programs. This includes poorly structured content, inadequate instructional design, and ineffective facilitation techniques. Additionally, the lack of interactive and engaging training methods, such as gamification, simulations, or on-the-job training, can lead to low learner engagement and retention rates. This results in a poor transfer of learning to the job, directly impacting operational performance. Furthermore, the absence of robust evaluation and assessment strategy hinders the measurement of training effectiveness and return on investment, ROI. This lack of evaluation data makes it challenging to identify areas for improvement, demonstrate the impact of training on business outcomes, and justify continued investment in training initiatives. Insufficient support from top management and middle management is another significant obstacle. When leadership does not prioritize training and development, it can lead to a lack of resources, inadequate trainer capacity, and insufficient infrastructure to support training initiatives. This lack of buy-in also undermines the perceived importance of training among employees, reducing their motivation to participate and apply learnings on the job. The disparity between the skills and competencies of trainers and the needs of the organization is another challenge. Trainers may not possess the necessary subject matter expertise, instructional design skills, or facilitation techniques to deliver high-quality training. This can result in poorly designed training programs that do not address the specific needs of the organization or its employees. In addition, the inadequate management of the training function can hinder the effectiveness of training programs. This includes inadequate training administration, poor communication, and insufficient logistics support. These inefficiencies can lead to confusion, frustration, and a lack of transparency, ultimately affecting the overall training experience. The lack of opportunities for continuous learning and development is another obstacle that organizations face. This includes limited access to training resources, inadequate coaching and mentoring, and insufficient opportunities for stretch assignments or job rotations. As a result, employees may not develop the skills and competencies required to achieve operational excellence. Furthermore, the absence of a culture that supports learning and development can significantly hinder the effectiveness of training programs. This includes a lack of accountability for learning, inadequate recognition and rewards for learning achievements, and insufficient opportunities for knowledge sharing and collaboration. This culture can lead to a lack of motivation among employees to participate in training initiatives and apply learnings on the job. Root cause analysis. Upon further analysis, it is evident that these challenges are often rooted in deeper issues within the organization. One primary root cause is the absence of a clear vision and strategy for operational excellence. When organizations lack a well-defined vision, mission, and objectives, it becomes challenging to align training initiatives with business goals. Another root cause is the inadequate allocation of resources to training initiatives. This includes insufficient budget, inadequate trainer capacity, and insufficient infrastructure to support training. This lack of investment in training can be attributed to competing priorities, budget constraints, or a lack of understanding of the importance of training in achieving operational excellence. Additionally, the absence of a learning organization culture, where learning is valued and encouraged, can hinder the effectiveness of training programs. This culture is often perpetuated by leadership and management behaviors that do not prioritize learning and development. Lastly, the lack of effective communication and stakeholder engagement can also contribute to the challenges faced in designing, implementing, and sustaining effective training programs. This includes inadequate needs assessment, poor communication of training objectives and outcomes, and insufficient stakeholder buy-in. By addressing these root causes, organizations can overcome the obstacles that hinder the effectiveness of their training and development programs, ultimately achieving operational excellence. This requires a multifaceted approach that involves redefining the training strategy, investing in trainer development, creating a learning organization culture, and establishing effective communication and stakeholder engagement mechanisms.